Hi, you guys, and welcome back to the Two Best Friends podcast. Happy Friday. We've made it through yet another week.
Hello, welcome back. Today we're just catching up again, going through our week, and we don't really have anything specific that we're going to chat about, like a specific topic. We just want to go through all the stuff we've been seeing online and just her and I talk about it, like bouncing off of one another and just share our opinions and just what we talk about on the daily. So
Yes, kind of like a pop culture, sort of like
yeah,
current events, sort of like
it's just all we ever look at and talk about. Like if it's not the Kardashians, it's something else.
yes.
So, which honestly, there's nothing on the Kardashians that
I know I've been like lagging with them, but
except Kylie.
Kylie,
Oh, when Kylie got here, there was did you see Kylie Jenner's Instagram post in the bikini? And I was like, that got me. That bikini photo.
she gets you. She gets you good.
I mean, her body's insane.
Like, I understand why I've literally been obsessed with Kylie Jenner since I was like,
You have been longer than anyone I know. Before I even liked the Kardashians.
Just Kylie, though.
Because you used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched that.
Back when it was like on like live TV. Or not live TV, but like when it would air like once a week.
Mm-hmm. On E.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah. We could talk about that too. Just like unrealistic body standards. Like we could go on for hours about that.
There's so much about that I'm, especially being like on the fitness side of things with like social media. I'm like, oh my God. Some of it is just not realistic.
No. And it's just like insane that like how the Kardashians like set the beauty standard.
They do.
And it's so true. It really is. It's so true. And like Lemmy with the lawsuit.
Oh,
that's another thing we forgot.
We just saw that, and I mean, are we surprised?
No,
not really. I've had the Lemmy Purr and one other one, but they're like tasty gummies, but like they're just marketed so well.
And it's Kourtney
Kardashian.
So, like, of course you're gonna.
But there's some lawsuits saying that like false claims. Of course, like every health brand, I feel like that's always the case. Like Poppy. That's what
that was like, I know that was like a month ago already. That's crazy.
And you said your stomach hurt with Poppies.
Yeah, I like Olipop's have always been like my tried and true, but like Poppies are good when like, because I can get them in a pack and they just last so long. Mm-hmm. But they don't upset my stomach anymore, thankfully, because I was like really bummed. I'm like, if I can't have Poppies anymore, I'm gonna be like really mad.
Yeah, I like both. I like Lip and Poppy.
Yeah,
like I have
different vibes, I would say.
Yeah, they taste different. And they're just a fun drink. I don't know. It's not something that I'm drinking to be like so healthy. It's more so it's like no sugar and it's carbonated, which is fun. Like my Celsius drinks every single day. But you dive into energy drink talk. I get so passionate when it comes to energy drinks. Everyone in my life, my mom, my family, whoever, they're always like, Gina, stop drinking those energy drinks. They're bad for you. They're going to kill you. I'm like, do you want to go down this rabbit hole right now?
No.
Do you want me to tell you really how I feel? Which is just like, of course they're not the best thing for you, but they're not the worst thing for you. Trust me. And what people argue is like there's so much caffeine. It's like you're drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. That's the equivalent to my Celsius caffeine intake.
Yep.
So when I hear that argument, I'm just like, guys, don't make me argue with you right now because I need my Celsius. It's just...
That's the one thing, like, me and Gina always talk about, like, when we get into, like, health and, like, stuff like that. Like, I always say, I'm like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't, like, do any of that. But the one thing I will not give up, cannot give up, won't give up is caffeine. Yeah. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. Like, I will always have my Celsius or pre-workout.
Yeah.
Like, I just, that's my vice. I have to have it.
Like, is that the worst thing?
I don't think so, but there's probably people that would be like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, that's just not a life I want to live. Like, I don't want to just drink black coffee. That would be the healthiest thing you could do for caffeine consumption. It's just black coffee.
Or like tea, like green tea.
Or tea.
Well, the way I see it is like I could go to Starbucks like once a week and get like a coffee with all that shit in there, like sugars and like creamer and like sweeteners and stuff. Mm-hmm. Or I could just have like a Celsius.
Yeah.
Like
I try to take breaks from like drinking energy drinks, but I can't lie, I do drink maybe like
At least to
5.
try and do a cleanse. I've literally never done a caffeine cleanse.
Well, I do it because like sometimes caffeine does absolutely nothing to me.
It hasn't.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe if I take a week off, that's like the longest I'll go for my cleanse. It like really doesn't do anything besides like I'm so excited to have that Celsius when the week's over.
Yeah.
But that's really it. Like it doesn't, I don't know. For me at least, it doesn't really do anything to me anymore, which probably isn't a good thing, but I just love the flavor. Like nothing is better than driving to 7-Eleven before my workout and getting an energy drink, cracking it open, sipping on it before the gym. Like the whole experience is why I love the Celsius drink.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
I just feel like you have to have some kind of caffeine in your hand when you're walking to the gym.
I agree.
Or not like maybe walking in, but like when you're getting in your car, like driving there, like
we've talked about that because Kylie and I are literally, we sit in our car, at least in college. I don't know if you still.
I don't really.
No,
I
but
try not to.
I try not to either. But in college, oh my gosh, we would sit in our car for like 30 to 40 minutes before our workout, just drinking our pre-workout and procrastinating and talking because I love car sitting. Like it's nothing I love more. And I don't understand people that just get in their car
Yeah.
and then get right out right away. I can't do that.
I couldn't do that either. I mean, I sit in my car for probably like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes now, 10 at max.
I'm still.
But just to like pull in and like sit there for a second and then like walk in. But like me and Gina used to do such a bad job in college. Like,
well, because we'd go together. And I feel like the other day I told you when I went in your car, it gave me like a throwback to when we would do that because that was the best, just sitting and talking.
I know.
Which obviously made it worse for us because we were procrastinating to go into the gym and then we had like no time. But it's so much fun. I love it.
I know. And speaking of that, like it's just so crazy to think about like college and stuff now.
I know.
Like
I can't believe it's been so long. I mean, already, like,
I know. Like, I'm, like, watching all these girls do, like, TikToks of their dorm rooms and stuff, or, like, just, like, moving into their dorm and, like, just, like, that feeling of, like, being back at school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that feeling you get. And it's so weird because, like, that to me feels forever ago. And I'm, like, watching these reels and I'm like, wait, why do I kind of want to, like, go back?
I know. Okay, so
hard.
So obviously we all know, like, the back to school stuff and Target and the stores and stuff. And I was watching, like, especially at Target. Target has like a dorm room kind of area.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone's shopping and I kind of missed that. Even though we didn't love college, I can't lie. Like going back to that would be really nice.
I know. And just like when you move in and it's like those like feelings of like being in like a new space with like your friends and like just like putting your room together and like getting all your decorations and like watching your like vision come to life with like dorms. Because like I feel like most girls will plan it for like the whole summer and like just slowly buy things. And then like you're like, oh, I have this vision in my head on like my Pinterest or something. And then you like actually do it. And it's like, you know, your room's together and like all of a sudden now you're on your own and like you're not around your parents. And like it's just like
such a fun
and like
feeling.
Walking to class on the first day of school, like
those nerves are kind of like, I miss
that too. Me too.
Oh my gosh. And I know that you just now got TikTok, but I know, fun fact, Kylie just now got TikTok.
Like a month ago.
Yeah, which is really, it's good though. I can kind of like finally talk to her about TikTok.
She can finally send me like TikToks.
Oh, I never had anyone to talk to about any of it. But on TikTok, they always have like the Alabama sorority rush.
Yes.
Like the get ready with me's. Those are so fun to watch.
I know that I've been watching low-key a lot of those too. Like girls just getting ready to rush or like explaining it.
I mean, I never did that, but
no, but it's just
fun
it's fun. Like it's fun to watch. Like I love personally watching Get Ready With Me's.
Love them.
Like it's like therapy for me just to watch people literally put makeup on. Like I don't know why, but I just love it.
And if they do them good, like Alex Earl, and they're like doing like a story time with it, it's perfect.
I love like that's my favorite thing. But a lot of people are like, get ready with me for the first day of school, or like. Get ready with me to like move across the country to go back to school or like something like that. And it's just like, wow, like,
or everyone's saying like they're leaving their boyfriend for college now for the first time. And you're like, oh my gosh, what a crazy time.
I know. It's so
those feelings I can just like go back in time and be like, holy cow.
Just like, evokes a lot of like previous,
which is weird for us to say that because we never thought we'd be the ones to say that.
No, and I actually, just to be clear, I don't miss college at all. Like the Lord knows I was so like more stressed than I've ever been in my life, like miserable. But, like, just the act of, like, living with your best friend, having all this free time, like,
Yeah.
like, if you think about, like, school compared to, like, working and stuff, like, you have more time on your hands and, like,
Especially in college, for sure.
you get breaks, which is fun, and, like, you have, like, a lot of girls go on, like, spring break trips and, like, winter break, and, like, it's just like, when you're done with the day, you're done with the day, which is nice,
Yeah.
but I don't miss, like, going to class.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I know. I have some friends that are doing like master programs, and I'm like, how are you writing a research paper right now? Like, I can't imagine writing a paper. Like, that feels like foreign to me.
having homework.
Yeah. Like, I saw someone say something so funny. They're like, I haven't used a pencil on paper in so long. Like, for class. Like, if you think about it, like, obviously, I know, like, sometimes we write notes, like, whatever, but like, we would write notes all the time. And now, like, to do that again, that feels weird. Can't even remember the last time doing that.
I literally can't remember either.
Yeah. And like buying all of like the fun pencils. Oh, I know, like that's just so crazy and stupid. But like it's just fun to like the back to school shopping too. I don't know. I just know how that felt too. Like getting out your notebooks and stuff. Like that's the fun part of it. It's just like the feeling.
It's like the leading up to it, and then it's like when you're in the thick of it, you're like getting out. Like, I could not be bothered. Like, my sister's going into senior year and she's moving in this weekend, and I'm like, that's the part that I low-key like don't miss is like leaving my house and like packing all the stuff up and like getting there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I can just stay put for once, but it's like also like I know it's like very exciting because you get to live with your friends again and like all the stuff that you do, but it's just like it's so exhausting too.
I know. And we're just really like regimented people. So I think that was really good for us. Like
Yeah.
it was the same thing most days. It was just nice. Like, I mean, nothing beats living with Kylie. I mean, we always get memories and I'm just like, this was our life. Like, what, a year and a half ago?
2 years ago. Yeah, whatever. Same thing. Yeah,
It's so crazy.
I know.
But live it up.
Gina and I have been like, this is something we have been talking about. I would like actually love to know, like, actually what people think about this. Like, just like surprise engagement slash like getting engaged, period. Like, is it like a thing now where people want to know, like, when they're getting engaged, like the day, the hour, what to wear, what the other person's gonna wear, like exactly what ring you're gonna get? Like, is that a thing? Because like me and Gina have been like, we've been seeing stuff for like,
Well, because like a lot of people like our age now,
'cause it's,
or
like,
a couple of years above, like older than us, like are getting engaged now. Like are seeing a lot more of it. It's like engagement season. I feel like I don't know, or maybe it has been for the last couple months, but I just keep seeing people like filming their get ready with me's and they're like, get ready with me to get engaged.
yeah, they're like, I think I'm getting engaged today.
And listen, I hate being surprised. Like no one can surprise me. It's just one of my favorite things. Like no one can do it. But when it comes to my engagement, I don't want to know.
No.
And maybe I'm like, that's a hot take, but I find that people are like taking the fun out of it a little bit.
No, it is though, because like you see, like I feel like the best engagement pictures are like the ones where it's like the girl is like genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
To know. Like, I just watched one girl talk about it. She was like, I think I'm getting engaged today, but I don't really know. And she was like doing a get ready with me talking about it, and then did like a follow-up on it, which she ended up getting engaged. But her fiance like only asked for her dad's like hand in marriage, like for his blessing basically, and then like the mom had no idea, she had no idea, like nobody knew except for him and then her dad.
Oh, I think is she blonde?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, okay,
I know. I couldn't believe the mom didn't know.
I know,
I
because
feel like I would have
wear like a
too.
certain dress, like it's so actually ironic that I have this take on this because I am extremely like, I'm a perfectionist to my core. I want everything to be perfect. I want everything to be like aesthetically like as perfect as humanly possible in every aspect of my life. But when it comes to engagement photos or just getting engaged in general, like Gina said the other day, she's like, you can get engaged and have a surprise engagement and then do engagement photos like later. Like,
yes, which I've read
get engaged and have it be like a surprise.
And I know like you want like the in the moment photos, like if you're like really surprised or if you're crying, like those emotional pictures, which I feel like you can get maybe like a photographer to like hide somewhere. Again, it depends on where they're proposing. But I don't know. I wish that, again, it's our own opinion. Some people want to know everything. And like Kylie said, we're both perfectionists and we both want to know everything and we both want to plan everything ourselves. But that's the one thing.
Also, like, in my personal opinion, like, it is the man's job to, like, plan that out. Like, that's probably an extremely
Like,
hot take.
that is probably a hot take.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I would say if your boyfriend or significant other isn't someone that is a huge planner, like, that's fine, but, like, don't, like, do it for him just tell him to ask your best friend or your mom or someone else. Like, I'd rather that.
well, also, like, because I think you should, and it's normal probably to tell your boyfriend, like, what you want in terms of, like,
Mhm.
an engagement. So, like, they're gonna know already what you want.
Yeah.
Just, like, let them do it.
Right.
Because I feel like if they're not capable of planning, like, the engagement, then, like, that's kind of,
Right. Like, you would want your man to, like, be able to
yeah, like,
do that.
take control of the situation.
Yeah.
Like, just be, like, just plan it out. Also, like, it doesn't have to be something so extravagant. Like, my only criteria for getting engaged is that it's just me and my boyfriend or fiance, whatever. And I do want like some kind of like a videographer or like a photographer for that part of it, but I just want it to be like us.
Yes.
Because I just want it to be super intimate, super private,
Mhm.
and like where only the two of us are like in that moment together. Like I would literally shit my pants if I got proposed to in front of a group of people. I would literally have a
Well,
heart
I can't
attack.
imagine, like, your boyfriend doing it in front of everyone.
Right? Like I
That's
can only
nerve-wracking.
imagine, yeah, how scary that is.
Because I can't do that where I'm just, like, voicing my emotions in front of everyone like that. It should be intimate, in my opinion, and when you're proposing, I don't want you just to say, "Will you marry me?"
Right.
Another hot take.
Oh yeah.
Like, at least give me a little something, like, what you love about me and, like,
Yeah.
you're my forever person.
Even if you black out during that little speech, at least they're like saying it.
Yeah, just a little something. But I can't, again, we can't imagine because, like, I don't know how I'd feel in that moment either. Like,
That's the
as the
first
man.
thing. Like, okay, I was actually thinking about this because like I just have like all of that on my mind now because I just get it like all the time on TikTok. You know, when you click on one, that's like all you get.
It's
Every
all
time I
over.
open TikTok, I see one.
Yeah.
But like, and I don't know how this would like work if like the guy's like wearing like some kind of like a mic that connects to like something, but it's like I want to be able to hear it back. Like the girl that I was just talking about, she was like, I literally blacked out. I could not tell you what he said,
Yeah.
but like I'm sure it was like super sweet. It's like, no, I want to know what you said so I can
No.
look back at
I
it.
think in the perfect world, it would be like, yeah, he's mic'd up in some regard.
Like,
Which, like,
the single production.
you can find those little mics, like, you can hide it. And then, I mean, it might be ruffled. So who knows? Whatever. Like, that would be really nice to have it recorded. And then someone hiding that's recording or taking photos. I think that's perfect. And then when it comes to, like, the photographs, like, setting up a whole nother day to do it where you guys are both dressed in white. I like that.
Mhm.
Like, that'd be like my perfect world. I know that's like our hot take. I know some people prefer to know everything, which I do too, and a lot of like basically everything else in my life. But when it comes to my engagement, I'd like to be surprised.
Yeah, like just the one day of your
Just the
life,
one.
you know, because you're gonna plan the wedding. Girls plan the wedding.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Right. But they're not going to do anything. The only time the guy has to do anything is for
Engagement.
the engagement.
And you just want it to be like, at least for me, like I always just wanted it to be like perfect because I just feel like as a woman, like as a girl, like a little girl, at least for me, like I always would think about it, like getting engaged and like getting married. Like I just have romanticized that like so much.
Yeah.
And like you just want it to be like you're gonna do that once, hopefully. So it's like you just want it to be like everything, but like try not to like, I don't know. I just can't imagine like just walking into a place knowing like I'm gonna get engaged right here.
Yeah.
Like waking up in the morning and being like, I'm getting engaged today. Like I don't want to know
You
that.
have like a gut feeling. Like,
Yeah,
that's
You
normal.
have a gut feeling,
But-
but like when you know the exact day, location, hour, outfit, like all of that, like I'm good. I don't want to know that. Like
I know. I agree. I'm with you on that one. So I know you said you saw that one girl on TikTok who got proposed to and then her mom didn't know. But bouncing off of that for another TikTok, I saw this girl, kind of what we're saying, like being surprised, but also having a little bit of like
Mhm.
the no. She went on a vacation with her boyfriend. It's like a week-long vacation. And she wore a dress that was like a floral dress. And she like knew it was coming because again, you're going to go ring shopping, right? So you kind of know.
Which is that like common? Like is that a common thing? Like
I
do you
don't know. Is it?
shopping?
That I have no idea about.
I don't either, but like I've heard a lot of people say like it's just like the experience of going ring shopping is fun to like just do it
Yeah.
because you're gonna want to like put different sizes like on your finger and just see what you like.
Yeah, I heard it's
But,
a
like,
fun
people do that.
experience to do it.
Or do they just show pictures to the person and be like, I like
I
this?
guess that one depends. I feel like maybe I'd want to go.
I want to go ring shopping because
I
like
would want to see it on my finger.
see it on your finger,
Mhm.
see what like your fiance likes
Yeah.
or whatever.
Until they know too. Like,
Exactly.
that's-
exactly which one.
yeah, I think it's good to go. But so like obviously when you're going ring shopping, you kind of know the engagement's coming within the year, I would say. So at least like to me, that's like enough knowing for me. But then, so they're on vacation, and the one night out, she just wore a floral dress. She's like, getting ready with me. I just random get ready with me. She didn't entail it. It was like going to be the engagement. But then that's the night that he did propose because it was a surprise. Like she had no idea. But then they're on the trip together, and she panic ordered like white dresses on Amazon to where they're staying. And then they took engagement photos later that week on vacation on the beach.
Oh, cute.
Like, that's perfect. I like that setup.
Cute.
So, like, I feel like it depends on the person and what they want.
For like Chrissy. Chrissy?
Yeah.
Like they were just
right.
on a hike and he proposed and then like they took engagement pictures later.
Oh, yeah, that's like my favorite proposal ever is that one girl I showed you. I think it happened to like a couple people too. But then,
I've been wanting to get engaged
Yeah.
that way though my whole life. Like I don't know what it is. It's like so casual. Like he was pretty much propped up a camera and like they were taking a selfie like of the two of them and then he proposed and it was like recorded or picture.
yeah, that's like the perfect way to get it on recording.
Right. But like I also like I'm like a little like I just want it to be like clear, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
right. You want like a clear
Michaela Anissa got proposed to like
Yeah, but like took those photos. You ever think about that? Because it looked like someone took the photos.
hire a photographer.
I don't know, but she was wearing jeans on a hike.
She knew.
That's what I mean.
Like when the outfit doesn't fit the setting.
The
You're
same
like,
thing with Catherine, KK Fit.
yeah.
She was wearing jeans on the hike.
Like that's so weird to me.
So, I don't know.
Like if my boyfriend was like, let's go on a hike, I would not put jeans and sneakers on. I would put like, you know, my hiking boots and like like shorts and like, you know.
I don't know, but I thought that was cute, that one that we saw.
I like actually don't really care like the location of like where I get engaged as much anymore. I just want to be like surprised.
Yeah, that's
and alone with us two, like somewhere like I don't know, like I feel like though if your boyfriend like knows you enough, he'll know where to go.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
And then like you would come back and like be with your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely like having an engagement party planned right after would be ideal because you're already on that high when you're with everyone. Like that's perfect. Like I love seeing those parties right after and then you see and
Like you walk in.
yeah, and then you're even more surprised because you have like friends that you haven't seen or family you haven't seen in so long. Like how exciting. Like
that's like a
the
dream.
high.
Yeah, it's a little literal dream.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
With all your family and close friends, obviously like that's like a fairy tale.
I know,
but
we're just like future
fantasizing here.
Just wanting the most, romanticizing it before it
But like
happens.
you should be that way.
Yeah, you should. Like just who cares? Speaking of marriages, proposals, all the fun things, Kylie said or mentioned to me, she's like, did you see J-Lo got divorced again?
Like what is happening? Okay, because
And come on, like
has she been married to Ben Affleck before?
Oh,
Or dated him before?
Yeah.
This is like round 2 and you're getting divorced again.
I think she's the problem.
It seems to be.
And I don't want to blame the woman. You know, we don't want to do that. But I know everyone used to make jokes about them too because all the paparazzi videos and photos of them, he always looks miserable and he looks terrified.
I've never noticed that, but I know that like they were like a thing at one point
Yeah.
before and like obviously like got married again and now they're getting divorced. Like I've heard breakup rumors now for like 4 months, but never like confirmation of like an actual divorce until today when I saw that she like served him divorce papers or something and I was like,
Oh, she served them.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Probably didn't have the balls to do it, but he probably wanted to.
Also, like, it's J-Lo. Like, she's, like, if I can look like that at, like, 50, are you kidding?
Oh, my God, all the celebrities.
But J-Lo is, like, unreal. Her body.
That's very true. She's like the standard, the blueprint.
Oh, she's the blueprint.
I mean, the older fellas and the younger ones, they all love her. She, like, fits the mold for everyone.
She is, like, unbelievable.
She works out pretty hard.
She does.
I give her credit.
She does.
How old? Like,
she's in her 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, she works out. I mean, all those celebrities, they got the celebrity trainers, but she works out hard.
She's like insane. Like her freaking body is unbelievable. I just like, I don't know like so much about it, like why they're getting a divorce or like what happened. Or honestly, like, because she used to be like, didn't she used to be married to like Enrique Iglesias or something?
No. What? No.
Yes. Wait, Ellen, I gotta look this up now.
She's been with people.
Mark Anthony is who I was thinking of.
She's been with him?
She's been with Johnny, I'm going to pronounce that wrong, Noah, married for 1 year. Chris Judd, married for
I
2
don't know
years.
who any of these guys are.
Mark Anthony, she was married for 10 years, and then Ben Affleck, she married for in 2022.
Oh my God. Mark Anthony.
That's who I was thinking, not Enrique Iglesias. Like, what?
Who's Chris Judd?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Also, this is like totally crazy of me, but the other day I just randomly was like thinking this, and I was like, I didn't realize that Haley Baldwin wasn't Alec Baldwin's daughter.
Is there a relation?
Yeah, it's her uncle. So apparently, do you know the Baldwin brothers?
No.
So apparently, Alec Baldwin is one of 4 brothers, and they're all like famous actors and stuff. I had no idea. So her dad is not Alec Baldwin. I always thought it was. He's her niece.
I knew they were related somehow because when the whole thing with like him on set was happening, and like right now when he just got cleared of all that stuff, she was, I know, when she was posting like, please pray for my family, like, so I knew that he was related somehow, but I didn't know that.
Crazy. I totally thought it was her dad. I don't know, such a side note, but I was just searching the other day. I was like, who is Haley's dad? Because she never posted him.
Did you see from like, this is off topic as well, but like, what is her name? The one from Love is Blind, brown hair.
Was she like a previous season?
Yes, and her name is right on the tip of my tongue. She just had her baby girl with...
Baby girl. Oh, yes.
What's her name?
With the one guy from Bachelor or something? From a different season?
No. Brennan and Alexa.
Oh, no, I was thinking about.
They just had their baby girl.
Oh.
Like, recently. Because the other day we were talking about, like, Love is Blind, like, contestants and stuff, and, like, people just being, like, actually still together from it, and, like, dating shows and stuff, and, like, they're, like, one of, like, what, 4 that have made it out into, like...
Season 1, Love is Blind, there's still a couple from there, which is crazy.
Yeah, that one girl, what's her name? I'm so bad with names sometimes.
These are, like, the only couples.
Yes, this one on the side. On the left. This one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know her name. But they're, like, the, like, iconic couple from Love is Blind. Like, the whole franchise.
Alexa and Brennan, I'm surprised, but I just literally saw that this morning, which it's a little bit late, because I think they had their baby, like, in the end of June, but, like, still, like, the fact that...
I need to figure out who this girl is that I'm talking about, and it's gonna bother me so much. He was on Bachelor in Paradise, and she was on Love is Blind.
Molly May.
No. Oh my God, Tommy Fury and Molly May?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about, but fucked up.
I've seen that literally everywhere, too.
Well, because he's an asshole and he cheated on her. Yeah. Sorry. Tommy Fury fans. Molly May has a lot of, like, fans.
I know, I've been seeing that.
Yes, a lot.
Good for her.
Queen. She's such a cutie. Love is Blind. I'm sorry, I'm gonna look this up really quick. Giannini.
Oh, like, yes.
Those two. I think they broke up, or maybe they didn't, but they had their kid too.
I thought they were still together.
Maybe.
No? Yes, I know who you're talking about.
They came out of nowhere, like, really quick, and then had a child.
Because they were on the reunion of the last Love is Blind, and then she was pregnant, and everyone was like, oh. But she used to...
Oh, no, they're still together.
She used to date that one... Do you remember who I'm talking about? That one weird guy that was dating Victoria?
Yeah, the blonde. I don't know his name. That's what I was talking about, but I don't know his name. He's blonde hair. Or redhead. He's a redhead.
Didn't he have, like, some weird nickname?
Yeah, maybe.
I
don't know. Oh my God. Oh, and then also from just, like, shows and pop culture and movies, I know we were talking about, like, J-Lo, and she's kind of, like, not a lot of people like J-Lo. But also, I've been talking a lot of shit about Blake Lively lately.
I don't know too much about her.
I don't either, but I'm talking shit about her.
Yeah, well, because everyone's saying she's like a mean girl.
She kind of is a mean girl. Guys, my TikTok was like flooded with like all of it ends with us stuff. So then all of her previous movies and shows that she's been on were popping up, and all of her previous interviews were popping up. And there was an interview where she was pregnant, and the interviewer goes, oh, your cute little bump. And then Blake Lively goes back and goes, oh, you're a cute little bump. And the interviewer wasn't pregnant. Like, why would you say that? And then the interviewer came out recently and was talking about how she is not a nice person. Like, she just, the whole thing, everything. And now I think, like, her publicist was, like, telling her to try to be nicer at all these, like, interviews now, because now she's, like, talking nice about the movie and how it's about domestic violence. But before, she was telling everyone to wear their florals and giggle watching a domestic violence movie. Like, she just, like, needs to touch grass.
Yeah. I don't know much about her. I just know, like, Ryan Reynolds is, like, obsessed with her.
He is,
And their
which
marriage is, like,
really
pretty
cute.
cute. Yeah.
They do have a cute marriage, and they like, work a lot together now,
Mm-hmm.
which is good and bad, but I like
Like,
Ryan.
I've been seeing, like, drama with, like, Blake Lively and one of her co-stars on the movie.
Oh, yeah,
What is that?
whatever Baldwin, whatever his name is. I don't know, but I think it's, like, a problem with, like, producing. Like, she is such a mean girl that she was trying to take over producing the movie when he was the director of the movie, and Ryan Reynolds wrote a couple scenes, God knows why, and changed, like, how Justin wrote it, and Blake Lively, like, basically had the movie the way that she wanted it to be instead of the way that it was written by Justin. So there's a lot of drama about that. Like, he hasn't been anywhere on the tour with them. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't.
But she's, like, a little bit of a mean girl.
I, like, literally haven't. I wish I knew more about that stuff. I've just been literally seeing it, like, legit everywhere. I'm like, what is going on? Because he keeps, like, making, like, these, like, comments back, sort of, like, just, like, not jabbing, but, like, it's like the playful jabs about it. And it's like, what? Like, why? Like, I don't know.
Well, because she turned a serious movie into something that was playful and fun. And all of his interviews, he's saying, no, like, I want people to take this, like, as a message to get out of their abusive relationship and help someone that's going through something like that, whereas she kind of missed the mark on that.
Speaking of mean people, Chrissy Teigen. Do you know anything about her?
Chrissy Teigen?
John Lennon's wife.
No.
Or Legends.
No.
Not Legend.
I don't know who that is. Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah. She, like,
with them.
well, no, it's not them. It's just her. Like, there's, like, literally so many tweets about her telling girls to kill themselves.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's a mean girl.
What's up with these celebrities just being mean people?
Like, there's, like, literally, I forget, like, there's this young girl that was, like, maybe on Disney Channel or, like, another, I forget where. But, like, there's tweets of her being like, you should go kill yourself. Like, you should go, like, bury yourself in dirt or
You know
something.
who Sky Jackson is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She got arrested recently.
I can't see her outside of, like, her little self from Jessie.
I know.
But I saw that. She, like, which is kind of crazy, the story. I don't know if you read it, but she literally, like, pushed her boyfriend.
That's so stupid.
So, like, I don't really know the extent of it. She was drunk. I don't know if it was playful or if someone who saw it, like a bystander, was like,
yeah,
that's not good. But she got arrested.
I know, that's insane. I didn't read into it. I just saw the headline and I was like,
there's plenty of times where I've, like, shoved people. I'm not.
yeah.
Who knows? But that was crazy. I was like, what are you doing here?
I
haven't seen you in a while.
I know, like, you still exist.
God.
Like, just being relevant.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I heard, like, engagement rumors for, have you seen, like, engagement rumors for Selena Gomez and Betty Blanco? I've seen, like, engagement rumors, like, her covering her hand or something, which I think is, I don't know if I believe it or not, but people were like, oh, people think she's, like, engaged, like, whatever. People also said that about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, like, months ago. And, like, that's clearly not.
I'm not a Swiftie.
Me. Oh, can I say this?
I don't care.
No.
People will hate you or, like, whatever. I don't hate. Here's the thing. I did say the other day. I was like, I don't, like, have a reason to, like hate her. I just don't, like, love her like everyone else does.
I don't like her music.
And I don't like her.
opinion.
And I don't either.
That's literally all there is.
Like, on TikTok, people will, like, remix sounds on TikTok. And it'll have, like, her music remixed in. I'm like, okay, that sounds, like, good. But
I used to like the song Cruel Summer.
yeah,
Not the worst, but I just don't like,
it's just not a Swiftie.
I don't have, like, a lot of, because I was talking to people that are, like, Swifties, like, hardcore Swifties, and for them it's more of, like, a nostalgia thing where, like, they grew up with Taylor Swift and her music got them through, like, so many different things in their life.
It's very true.
I don't have that. So, like, that's why I'm, like, disconnected. But, like,
I feel like she started up with One Direction and Justin Bieber. So, like, people kind of chose which, like, I don't know. She was, like, around the same age as all of them. So they kind of, everyone, like, chose, like, one group. And then that's who, like, you grew up with.
yeah.
So maybe that's why people who are now, like, 26 are, like,
There's moms,
and
too.
there's moms.
Which is actually really cute when, like, a mom takes her little daughter and they're both obsessed.
I mean, you gotta give the woman props. I mean,
Oh
she sells
my
out
God.
so many fucking stadiums.
International, too.
It's
It's
insane.
Like, she is,
Talk about influence.
oh my gosh.
She's got so much influence. I mean,
Like, that's what, like, we're not, like, shitting on her at all.
Yeah,
We're just,
no,
our
not our-
music is not our jam.
No.
Like,
no, not at all. But That's okay. So I know we normally do like our pits and peaks in the beginning of the episode, but we just got too chatty in the beginning, which is totally fine, as it should be. But we'll go through them now with you guys. I don't know if you want to take it away. I'm still thinking about peak.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I had for my pit this week, but my peak would be for sure the weather. We have had awful weather here.
It's so good.
Amazing. Like, this is
Easy next week, though.
But dude, it's even today, like,
I know.
it's been like in the 70s recently, which is so nice for the Midwest in August. Like, unheard of, basically.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, like, I don't really remember the last time it was like this in this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say for sure my peak would be the weather. And then, dude, my pit, I think, this is so, I don't know if you had like a similar experience. I had Chick-fil-A on Friday and the chicken was so rubbery.
Well, because they changed the chicken.
But like, what the F?
I think I told you this a while ago, but they changed their chicken. Actually,
I know, but I've had Chick-fil-A from when they changed it until now, and it wasn't like that.
I had it in a while because I don't know why I just haven't. But
dude, I couldn't even finish. Like, Chick-fil-A is so easy to eat for me. Like, I could just toss it back, but I couldn't even finish the sandwich.
And that's annoying because Chick-fil-A has always been known for having like the best chicken.
I know.
Even like just outside of fast food, like it was just good quality chicken.
I know, and it was so gross. I didn't do it.
So annoying.
I know. So that sucked. It was like, I was like, I hope it's not like this because Chick-fil-A is like my go-to. Like, I love Chick-fil-A.
I know. It's just the best.
And maybe it was just like the day, like,
we just overcooked it accidentally. I don't know. But I've heard that unfortunately it's changing.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Chick-fil-A sounds so good right now.
Do you like pumpkin?
No.
Me neither.
I do like pumpkin spice lattes though, like every so often.
Okay, see, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte, but I just don't really crave like pumpkin things.
No.
And like this week, I think tomorrow, Starbucks is coming out, or maybe Dunkin' is coming out with their like pumpkin flavors already.
I know. How though? It's still August.
No, I couldn't. I want to start decorating for fall, but I'm like,
you're gonna get so sick of it by like,
I know,
November.
So I'm waiting, but I might go shopping next week just to get some things.
Did you know Virgo season's in like 2 days?
Oh, Virgo season! Oh my God,
it's fast approaching.
It's gonna be a good season for you.
It is gonna be a good season. Okay. What are your peaks and pits for the week?
Gosh. My peak, I guess, would be like going to the Bears game. I went downtown. I went to the first preseason game for the Bears, which was fun, except for the weather. That's the only thing that kind of sucked, was just like it rained and then it was like 90 and like we were dying of heat and then cold from the rain. So that wasn't very fun, but it's always fun to go downtown. Like I always say, I wish I could. So we obviously live outside of Chicago, and I wish we could go downtown more because every time I'm down there, I'm just like, it's so nice and it's just fun, but it's hard to get down there and it's just too much happening a lot of times. But that was my peak. I don't know. And then my pit, gosh, I don't know. I don't really have a pit.
Her pit is today. Her brain isn't working.
I would say like maybe my pit is just like, so I went car shopping yesterday for the first time. And it's hard to pick what car to get because one, it's a lot of money, and two, there's a lot of opinions. And I'm just like, I don't know what's right and what's wrong. So it's just like the first time purchasing something of your own. So it's a big investment for me. And I'm like, I'm not an impulsive person by any means. So I feel like I'm just overthinking it. But I don't know. That'd be the biggest thing.
Yeah. Had a decent week on both ends, which is good.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you have anything fun going on this weekend?
I will actually be home alone this weekend because my sister's moving back into college. So I'm going to get my nails done, I think. I just don't know what to get. But I'm going to just like kind of chill out and get ready for next week. And
nice.
Yeah. I
have a birthday, second-year-old birthday party.
Don't get angry.
Everyone keeps saying that to me. I keep telling my boyfriend's family, I'm like, you guys know, like the first, like the 1-year-old party that we went to a couple years ago. Yeah, like Kevin and I are blacked out.
No Cutwaters for Gina.
No Cutwaters. So this year we're just gonna do a couple high notes and call it quits.
A couple.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, really quick. I want to try those canned Moscow mules. Have you had them?
I don't like Moscow mules.
Oh, you don't like them?
But is that
just vodka?
Is it ginger beer?
Yeah, it's ginger beer, vodka, and like some kind of a club soda, I think, for the carbonation. Could be wrong though. But I love
No, but I want to try a canned espresso martini. I heard those are good. They have those in Cutwater.
They have Cutwaters in those?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know.
Don't try them this weekend.
Dad.
Yeah.
That's Dad, but I feel like they would be really good.
You would
They
like.
have like a coffee color,
Oh,
like a light little tan color.
so
It might be
cute.
sweet. I don't know. Anyways,
All right, you guys, I think that's it for this week's episode. We hope you guys enjoyed us kind of diving into pop culture and just kind of like catching up on current events.
yeah. Thanks for listening.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.